Hey everybody, Websy here. Just a little bit of a slow start to the day, sorry. Took a little longer to cook my breakfast. Just trying to get it out here. Some homemade tacos, eggs, steak, bacon, cheese. Nothing fancy. A little bit of hot sauce on the side. But I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna scarf this down. It'll take me a couple seconds. I'm gonna go put my plate up, rinse my hands, and we'll get to work. How's everybody doing in the morning? I'm a lot calmer and quieter in the morning. That's how I am. Like I said, just getting a quick bite to eat here. I'll be ready to go in just a couple minutes. You hear some background music so you don't hear what's going on here. This is sponsored by next week. We'll have an appropriate overlay and everything for the show. Get into the team has a lot of reviews and stuff. When Mark was told that this is the day on Thursdays is a good day looking after the community. Alright, team, I am back. Here's what we're gonna do. As you can see, I've got my friends out with me today. I've got this we're gonna work on. It's also pretty. It's, can't select it. This. The first thing something if you want, I'm trying to look at the screen once in a while, just so you can do something. Show you the bits if you want. Just I like to have the audio go like that as well. I want to try to do some stuff. So yeah, just keep that in mind. This is just this is what we got going on today. Got more of a desert stormtrooper color when you actually pull it out, look at it. It's not really white. It's more like sandy, tattooed, sandy color. So anyway, that's cool. No complaints. These runners are nice. Let's see what do I think about this kit so far. Well, from what I'm seeing, it's got a couple things good going for it. It's got a couple simplicities to it. So this kit specifically, the good gimmick will be, I think it'll have a moving eye. One of the gimmicks that'll be good on it. The other thing I'm seeing is just really nice shoulder detail. It's surprising that these Zakis get so much inner detail kit on their kits. So these two inner detail kits. Inner detail is pretty sweet. And I want to be clear, this is not the white Zaku with the blue sticker that goes over the shoulder. Okay, this is not that Zaku. So when we open the Zaku, we are not going to find that blue sticker. It's just not there. What is there is the stickers. So that's pretty cool. It gives us numbers in white and black. It gives us a few Federation symbols. So this is a Federation Zaku, by the way. This is not a Xeon Zaku. So for those of you who are tuning in and watching and checking it out, let's explain. We're also pretty cool the background noise and stuff that I got going on. So I've got the whole kit opened up. Surprisingly, this is going to be a small, short day today. We're still going to go through the build like we normally do. So we got 1, 2, three, four, five runners plus the polycat, so we get 5 bins out. I use these bins when I'm building because I like to separate them by their runner. And these bins can hold pretty much almost everything. Don't really have a lot of issues with them. So that's 4, 5. So in the background, you'll see some of my already pre-built Gundams and all that. Feel free to talk about those guys if you want. I try not to block too much off. Gundams that are blocked off right now are in progress. Those two over there are hidden, so I might see them. So, my station is a bit messy, a bit cluttered right now, but for the most part, I think we got it good. Got it going on. Yeah. I hope everybody's getting this. I hope this live stream is working. Yesterday we were talking about some controversial topics, and I just want to be clear. We were talking about other people's views, other people's opinions. And while we may agree with some of those views and opinions, we may also disagree with some. Keep that in mind. But it's always good to have a public discourse about those views and opinions, because those are important things to talk about in society, and out society. All right. Those views do not reflect our sponsors or our patrons. Those views are purely spectacle and in the moment opinion, and that's something people need to start taking into account. Is in the moment opinion does not always mean that my in the moment opinion does not always make me have that broader view. When you think of those things, think of that. So sometimes when you're in the moment, you make a hasty decision, or you'll might just go along with the flow, or whatever. Just know that that doesn't define you. That one decision, that one agreement, disagreement doesn't always have to define you. You can always go back, reassess, reevaluate, and come to a new conclusion. That is, nobody is barred from doing that. So keep that in mind in your future, our future, the future, everybody's future. Well, we all have chances, we all have mistakes, and we can all fix it and make up for them. This is pretty sweet though. I'm working on the F2, Zaki. F2. Alright, so I got my friends here. I got Mr. DH, and I've got my generic nipper. Now, this generic nipper is my workhorse. So I use this guy to. It's a single-bladed nipper, but it's a heavy-duty single-bladed nipper, and I use this guy to bust out the runners. I'm not a big fan of the company that I got this nipper from. I wasn't even a big fan of how I got the nipper. They offered a deal. Let's talk about that. So I was doing this. I was doing this thing where I was going to all the companies that I was trying to promote, and I was buying from them so that I could do a video promote from that company. Hey, just got this, blah blah blah. Tag your hashtag. WebSpeed Builds does this. Okay. Well, on their website, the company says, order this, get free shipping. They don't talk and tell you that the free shipping is the worst free shipping that they could afford. They don't tell you that. But that's how they chose to save the money on after they're upselling you their products. Now a $20, $30 nipper, something like that, is what this is. I'm not mad about that. Well, I felt like I was lied to about the shipping, because I would have paid if it would have been knowing that the shipping was going to be so horrible. I would have paid for better shipping. I would have just still bought the nipper and paid for better shipping. But they were, making it seem like, hey, this guy, hey guys, come in and buy these nippers. You get good premium shipping for free for buying the nipper. No, that's not what happened. That was kind of where my beef started with the company. And then moving forward, my beef with the company kind of just grew into them making some pretty rude generalized statements about things, and I wasn't too happy about that, and I didn't want to let the negativity fester, so I just left their. I'm leaving their circle of not friendship, but leaving their circle of involvement. I'm not going to continue to, you know, that was a pretty negative response to quite a few people asking about coupons that had happened a month and a half ago here, and you know, then they were like, "Well, we can't do it. We can't figure that out. We can't swing that." But then, not putting anybody out there on the hot seat, but my sponsor uh, proves you wrong by being able to dole out a whole bunch of discounts and a whole bunch of everything just to get the ball rolling, so we could have um, so we could have discounts and stuff for the community and stuff. So my current sponsor does that. Now, my current sponsor is a great guy. He's got it head on right. He's not trying to get filthy rich. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole thing, and which creates him a great competitor zone for all these companies who basically look at the customer and go, "You're lucky we didn't raise shipping prices." And my question is, who are you to determine shipping prices? That should be for the company that we select for you to ship our product with. If you offer us a company to do that with, if you don't offer us a company to ship with, you should at least offer flat rate shipping at $10 through United States Postal Service, because everywhere in the United States there's a $10 flat rate shipping. Uh, you know, some companies offer free shipping if you purchase so much product at one time. Your company goes, "You're lucky we didn't raise shipping prices." Like, how do you justify that type of how do you justify saying that to the community and expecting the community to continue to back you? And I've got nothing but complaints in my groups that I'm involved with now about that company, and I'm just like, a lot of people are complaining that they're selling out or they're selling out pre-orders way too early. So they'll sell a pre-order for September, and then that pre-order for September will turn into a pre-order for actual January. So they'll start selling a pre-order in September, and they'll be charging people and making money off of it. And then come January, they'll be sitting on a surplus of money, and the only people who get a refund on the surplus are people that complain. So that's how they're, scamming customers, and I don't like it. I think, they should only have like a 1 month. They should only be allowed to pre-order for a month before they actually get the product. And there's no excuse for saying we don't know when we're going to get what product, because yes, we do. There is a email that goes out to you from the distributor that tells you what product is about to come in, so that you can preempt your website and everything and do the preambles for your websites. So I have a brain. I've used it. I did the research, and I'm calling you out on it. I don't want to be negative about it. I'm being, observant about the situation. And when I observed that the community, and me being part of that community, felt pretty cross with the company, I stopped promoting it. But as you can see, I'm not even saying your name. You'll know who you are because there's no talk to me directly. But I won't slander you or use your name on screen. That's just, I'm not that person. I try not to. Some of my other guys, they might try and use your name or the face itself. I don't really let that, I don't let that go. too much, but just know that me personally, no, I don't need to tell you that. You know, especially like, yeah, we must be reading great shipping prices. Gee whiz, guys. You know, and here, I'll just give you guys the show, right? So here's the piece, right? Here's the piece. So here's the nub. Here's this nipper's quality. This is how. If you want to know, this is their brand nipper. And there's the quality of the nip. Anyways, so it doesn't give you a good perfect cut. It gives you kind of I feel like it's a secondary nipper, so you're gonna not use it for that flush cut. And the reason why the God Hand is such a great nipper for flush cutting after the fact is because the God Hand was built with precision. I like the precision they use on the God Hand. Some people have had issues with their God Hands. I've had a few as well. One of my issues was I feel like mine wasn't as a level of a cut. So, sometimes I don't get level cut. I don't know if that makes any sense when I say that, but it's a beautiful cut. Like the blade cuts are beautiful, so it makes up for the sometimes not a level cut. So it's Thursday morning. This is Webster Fields Live. I'll be streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on Facebook I should be on Kick-Ass Gundam, the Model Rocketeer, and my page, Mike Woman. I have not yet set up a Webster official page. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. Maybe it would help out a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. I think in the future I might set up an actual website. It'll just be connected to my Michael Williams page. So that's what I said. I don't even know if I should. I've been going and using my normal page for so long. But over on Twitter, on YouTube, it's all labeled WebC. So don't hesitate to stop by, drop by, hang out, talk. Just don't leave those rude messages that I have to delete because nobody likes that. And what I mean by that is nothing. Don't be showing up and making derogatories on the page. Like, that was rude. Somebody did that, and I was just like, wow, man, I can't even say this word. Why would you do this? So yeah, somebody derogatized my page with an awful word, and I was just like, hey, let's not do that. I got big things in the works. I am looking for, or I am in the process of obtaining a job, and this job will lead to better things for the future. So hopefully that's where we go from there. So, Yeah. Also for future employment, none of my views should reflect your employing of me. I don't. When I'm representing you, I don't open my mouth and say things. So let's be clear. I don't say stupid things. Now, when it's my time and I'm on my clock representing myself, then I say whatever I want. Because that's how it works. I don't represent you 24/7. That's something everybody should remember. Make sure your employer knows. If they ask you about your social medias or anything, inform them that your social media should have no direct correlation with your employment. And that your social media should be left alone. And that if they invade your privacy from work, then you're going to bring your work problems and your home problems together, and cause problems at work. If they want to do that, like that's what you got to do to get those people to understand that they can't go into your Facebook and judge you and make a business decision about you through your social media, because your social media is not your professional self. You should always remember that and tell people that, your social media is not your professional self. I have a strong feeling about that, so talking about that, being open about that and stuff, I feel like that's a good thing for everybody. Alright. So we'll take a few breaks throughout the day, throughout this whole process anyways. My missus will be getting up in an hour or so here and heading out to work, and she'll probably distract me a little bit like normal. It's her beautiful self. So I apologize ahead of time. Hopefully I'll be done with this tape by then and we'll be off the air, but I don't know. This piece seems like a 2-hour break. I hope. It seems like it's going to be a real simple break too, because like all the nubs that I'm seeing on the outer armor look pretty well gated. Oh, we're going to hiccups. Right, too fast. My bad. So I'm like always watching the Discovery Channel. What do you guys like to watch? You guys like to watch stuff? I like to watch stuff. Lots of Discovery Channel stuff. Learning how to build your own homesteads. Learning how to do your own ranching and stuff. Some people don't like them, but I like the Alaskan Bush people. I like their show, not because of the illusion that they're out there in nature. I know they're not. I think the family themselves are comical people, and I think the media channel, Discovery Channel, did a good job picking the people for that stuff. Their family and everything has gone through some ups and downs here in the last, few years, and it was like a unseen perfect storm for the Discovery Channel to have those people and watch those people and stuff. And those people benefited greatly from having the Discovery Channel and everything. Like, I think that's great. I don't see anything wrong with that. And I wasn't mad to find out that they didn't originally weren't really called, or they weren't really rich people, as like some of their neighbors had tried to out them. What it was they moved up there to Alaska, and while they lived close enough into town, they tried to continuously move out into the bush and had minor setback after minor setback. And so that's why they called the show Alaska Bush People, so that the goal was to become sustainable in the bush for that. And they had so many hard times trying to get it done and stuff. So, did they achieve it? In a sense, yes, a few times, but then there's always those setbacks. So but I learned a lot from that show. Other things I like to watch, I like to watch uh, Joe Rogan podcast, the Schultz podcast, and basically I like to follow certain people around on podcasts as well, like certain interviewees. I like to watch them go and talk to certain people. Like I love watching people talk to Mike Tyson. So whether it's Mike Tyson doing his hot boxing or whether it's him going and interviewing other people, I think it's amazing and it's great. Mike Tyson's an amazing dude. I am not going to say he's you know, he ain't perfect. He ain't angel. He's an amazing dude. Like that guy has done some crazy, amazing stuff with himself in his life, and that's what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, he's an angel and he's never done anything wrong, because that'd be a lie. I'm saying he's an amazing human being. Today, as an adult, there's a much different person inside that shell that we are witnessing, which is crazy as well. It shows that humans can change. Humans don't stay the way they stay. So that's why I like to follow Mike Tyson on podcasts. And then another podcast I like to watch is Lex Friedman. I like him. He's pretty good. He does a great job on podcasting. Sometimes he picks tough battles to pick. But yeah, just build the super fast. Super fast. Polycat build, Zaku F2, Zaku F2, Zaku F2, Zaku F2, Zaku F2. Dude, it's a Fetty build. It's a Fetty build. Zaku F2, Zaku F2. So here's one of the things, if you're wondering why I'm doing that, I cut out the name of the runner as well, just to make sure I don't forget what the name is. It doesn't really matter the number of the part, because as soon as you see the part, you go, oh, I need that part. Okay. You've already seen the parts because you cut them out. Alright, so we are officially done with this case, so we made it a week. So we're going to set down, we'll be right with that. Now we can walk off fancy nipper. So fancy nipper, I turn on my bright light so I can see where I'm putting the blade. Always gotta be able to see where you're putting the blade. And see, this is what the drawback is for the God Hand, is sometimes you can't get that. So you gotta rearrange or reposition. It's not perfect, but this job done. I'm gonna speed through these, Let me lie to that little boy. I'm not gonna talk about it though. Jesus. I'm not sick. I'm at the back end of quitting cigarettes. I officially quit cigarettes a year ago, or a year and a month ago now. Beginning of October last year, I quit cigarettes. Just after so long, so many years of smoking, just time to put them down. You can only be young for so long, you know what I mean? And boy, is everybody in the house happy that I don't smoke. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Hush! No, ain't nobody coming here. Mecha, shut up! Sorry, my dog. Hush! She thinks every door is for her. If they don't come up on the porch, you're not supposed to make any noise. She's all that. One of my lights disappeared. You just go ahead and cut it off. We don't need it anyway. Hold on. Well, I placed that's super cool. I placed third in my competition that I just played in. There were two builds that I thought were better than mine, so I'm not disappointed. I'm happy that I placed. I've been trying to place in that group for a while as a builder, so pretty awesome that I placed. That's pretty cool. So they'll be messaging me in a little bit. You need to pick a prize, which is sweet. I imagine it won't be a very big one. Probably just be a high grade or something. Be funny with that. Pick a high grade gun in the ring is the prize. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty awesome. So I have a second podium build now. I'm stoked. I really am. I'm stoked. I know, like I said, in the morning time, I'm a lot less. A lot less. Some people are like, "Oh, well, you didn't win first place. You didn't win." Well, in my opinion, if I place on the podium, that means I did good. I'm still such a new builder, in my opinion, that when I enter competitions, if I place on podium, I feel like that was the accomplishment, just getting that far. So don't ever cut yourself short just because you didn't win the perfect win. You know what I mean? Like, oh, here's another little handy dandy tool. It is a glass file. So if you have this nub issue with your god hand not being able to get that nub, one direction with the glass file until the nub disappears. The glass file is a high enough grit that it doesn't really leave sandpaper mark or anything. So cool that I got podium. Sorry, you guys can't see it up there. Alright. Then one is done. Alright. More of these beige parts. So that just makes me want to pull my guy out, show him off to the world. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I know. I got real quiet. I was contemplating. My brain goes, "What do I want to do? What do I want to do?" So I'll add a water slide to that kit. A 3. I'll add 3s to it for third place. Maybe. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. We don't want to hear any of that. Gold Rush. Fridays at 8 on Discovery. Alright, my last bucket of cleanup. All right, you guys. Let's take a quick break. I will be right back.